Welcome to Beards and Buckets. My name is Teebs.
I'm Mike.
And we're back better than ever.
Season 2, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, we selected our teams.
Yep, we got some interesting teams. The C, who can get the better combined record between those teams. So, yeah, I feel good about my selections. If you want to know what our selections are, they're in the last episode, even like kind of towards the end. But you should just listen to the whole episode anyways, because, I am right. Catch up on the season. The season's fastly approaching. I kind of sneezed and it was October all of a sudden. So
yeah, I haven't been keeping up with preseason at all, but I've been seeing highlights. I kind of forgot it was starting already, but the season starts in like 2 weeks. You're very quickly underway here. I guess we want to just go through.
Yeah, we can just start rattling off teams. And
so the first on the list is the Celtics. It depends entirely on when Jason Tatum. I saw today, he said he wants to play this season.
He wants to play, and not only that, I've just been seeing videos of him actually working out and playing basketball. Actually, might be the greatest Achilles recovery I've ever seen in my life. So
super quick turnaround. And he apparently is dunking already.
Yeah.
They're saying March, April type of thing. So, like, not necessarily mid-season, but, like, a little towards the back half of the season. Maybe, like, 3/4 of the way through or so, he'll be back. It's really how much can this team do when Tatum isn't on the floor, and how much are those new pieces and the people he lost going to affect everything.
Now, listen, I watched some of that preseason game last night. Yeah, the Celtics still look good, but rebounding was definitely a struggle at points. Even though they were winning pretty much the entire game, I could still see it on the glass. Was very tough. They don't have the center depth to do anything crazy.
Tell me about it.
I could see them, and again, Tatum coming back is going to play a huge factor in the amount of wins they get, I think. When he comes back, will he even be 100%? Will he get full rotational minutes? Probably not at first, so probably not going to matter too much. And will he even be the same player? I imagine he'll be same player, I would like to hope, as a fan.
With how quickly he's recovering, it would be a shock to me if he didn't come back literally the same player.
It's just that's always rolling the dice with that or whatever. That looked kind of crazy the way I just did that. I just went like rolling the dice. Rolling dice. Jason Tatum makes me want to roll dice. Anyways, but yeah, I'm going to put this team like in the 40s for wins too generous.
No, I think that's reasonable.
If I said like 45 wins, does that sound crazy?
No.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm going to guess we're going to be around there somewhere.
I think we're going to have to lean a lot more heavily on Missoula ball than we even have in the past 2 years, because the team doesn't have as many defensive pieces anymore.
Yeah.
Don't have big presences down low like we did in Porzingis and Horford.
Exactly.
Horford is officially a member of Golden State now.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Seeing that was kind of weird. Yeah.
So yeah,
I saw this thing because Seth Curry's on the Warriors now, right? And I just saw a post of him holding the jersey with the number 31. It was like, prayers up to all the kids. They're gonna get a 31 Curry jersey for Christmas.
It was worse because like you know how I go to the arcade. So I'm looking and I see a Curry jersey. Okay. And it's like, it's not a framed one. It's in a bag. It's number 30. I'm like, oh, it's a Seth Curry. And when he was on the Sixers.
On the Sixers?
Number 30.
How many fucking
Seth
been on
Curry.
anyways? Like,
I'm like, whoever managed the plates did not know that those... Speaking of Curry, speaking of shooting threes, the C's are going to have to be ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly.
If they want to compete with the best of the best. It's like if they want to deal with Cleveland or New York, but really those two in particular, if they want to deal with them, they're just going to have to outscore them.
Yeah.
Because the middling teams and the bad team, like if you're playing the Washington Wizards, I'm not concerned about your defense or your center.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
Sar might kick your ass, but if you're striping threes the whole game, who cares?
They're not going to keep up with that. And the Celtics are still going to play Celtics basketball. And
Right.
a lot of guys are going to get great opportunities too. So
I think offensively, even without Tatum, the addition of Simons and
yeah, no, I'm actually excited to see him play. And I foresaw he didn't play last night in preseason. It was like, I think it said it was a coach's decision or so. Or something's probably going on with him or something. Yeah.
but I think our offense will be damn near as potent as it was last year. It's just our defense is going to look so much
Well,
worse.
I think Jaylen Brown's obviously, everyone's going to be looking at Jaylen Brown to be Jaylen Brown, you know, like $300 million, all NBA player, you know what I mean? Everyone's going to look at him to fill that void, but Derek White's going to get a ton of touches too, more than usual. I'm going to look to see Peyton Pritchard's development this year. He's going to get a ton of opportunity as well. He's probably going to be the starter, let's be real. So
Yeah,
I think he should be.
I would be shocked if Simons started over.
I think Simons is perfect on this team as a six-man role.
I do too.
Yeah. So
I do too.
what would you say your win total would be?
You know, or
500 record?
so I'm gonna
If we're not at least 500, I'd be surprised, honestly.
say like 44,
44 wins.
like just over 500. That can creep up towards 50 if
Yeah.
Tatum gets back earlier than we think.
Yeah, that's a big thing, absolutely.
Or if the offense is just so stupid good. I'm going to say 44.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Who do we got next?
We got the Nets next.
The Brooklyn Nets. What a fucking drop. Just took a nosedive off a cliff.
Did.
Okay, the Brooklyn Nets. They got Michael can't swing the rock Porter to join the team.
They got Michael Podcast Porter.
They drafted Igor Demin, who I like, which I mentioned last episode. Cam Thomas's health is huge. I'm a big Cam Thomas fan, but he never stays healthy.
They still got Claxton, right?
They still got Claxton, Big Dick Nick.
That's almost as bad as when we had Robert and I'd call him the Robert Williams.
The time parties. But this team is pretty short and sweet. It's a rebuilding team. It's a developing team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, again, I don't know if I'm being too generous. 25 wins, because I feel like there's a few additions in there.
That's
Maybe they're a little bit better. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be a playing team. I don't think.
what their record was.
Last year was pretty bad. I remember.
Last year.
And it started off kind of fun. They were winning some games. And I
Last
was
year
like,
they had 32 wins.
and then they had 32 wins last year? Yeah, that was way more than I thought.
Well, no, that was 23-24. Pardon me.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, there's no way.
I don't know why it had that. 26 wins.
Okay, yeah, so I think they're going to be right on par with that again this year. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, you know,
I'm going to stick with 25. I'd even go 30, but that's...
that's kind of where I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll just kind of be like having two Cam John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, he's on the Nuggets now.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
What was that trade?
That was that trade, was AJ and Cam Johnson. But there was other details involved.
Bro, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. But he's not going to be all that much better than Cam Johnson.
Yeah.
He has the shooting ability. I mean, you hope that he can maybe turn into what people thought he was going to be.
Right.
High school coming into so many back problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think that's fair. Who's our third team?
Let's go, Knicks.
Next, I mean, now their win total last year was in the 50s, I know. No, wait, did they win over 60 games?
I'll keep standings from last year up.
Yeah.
The Knicks won 51 games last year.
It's less than I thought.
They're better.
They're better.
They're better this
definitely
year.
better. Struggling if I want to throw them in that 60-win category. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Health is huge with that team. It's a new coach. They added a few new people to the team. They added the depth they desperately needed. I'm gonna go 62 wins,
62.
and that's heavily weighing on health. If they can stay mostly healthy,
That's fair.
yeah, I mean they can get in that tier of wins if they can just stay healthy and maybe win the conference.
Yeah, because I feel like a good chunk of the Eastern Conference, besides like a couple of teams. I mean, the Magic got a lot better.
Yep.
But a lot of the teams got worse. So the Celtics included, who had 61 wins last year.
Yep.
So I don't think that's unreasonable. 62 is a little much for me.
Yeah,
but
like I said,
I'll give them 60 though.
Yeah, 60.
I feel like,
I mean, what's another 2 wins of that though?
Yeah, but I mean,
you know what I mean?
I feel like 62 a little too much. Like about two too much.
Too much. Yeah, that's how math works.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be better than the Celtics of last year were. I mean, unless you're counting the playoffs when they were. But
yeah, we were also pretty fucking banged up. But again, the Knicks also just played better than us too. So,
yeah, no, I would not be shocked to see that team reach 60 wins.
Fair.
The next team we have
Sixers, right?
Sixers.
The 76ers. Okay.
Yeah. This is like a tough one.
What did they win last year?
They only won 24.
But they were so fucking hurt last year.
They were so hurt.
Yeah, that's
TG had his injury issues.
Even when PG's on the court, he's such a coin flip anyway. It's like, yeah. Like I said last year, I'll keep saying it. Paul George's under for points is a fucking cheat code to make money, man. Let me tell you.
Dude, if you go back to the beginning of last year and you were betting the Peyton Pritchard over and the Paul George under together.
Peyton Pritchard I was cashing out Peyton Pritchard, dude.
You would have been making bang.
There were points where Peyton Pritchard was 15 points and it was like plus 150. So you could essentially double your money every time Peyton Pritchard stepped on the court. Because he won 6 Man of the Year, so he was coming out getting 15, 20 points every game. Like,
it took Vegas a while to catch up to what Peyton Pritchard was doing.
Peyton Pritchard's actually nice. We should probably up this a bit.
It took like a little over a quarter of the season for those.
People were just raking in. So they were fucking Drew Carter and Pascal were fucking calling him Parlay Pritch the fucking whole season.
Sixers.
So this is now you gotta think health, right? VJ Edgecombe is gonna be, I think, is gonna be huge for them. Jared McCain hopefully can stay healthy because we've talked about very impactful player.
He did something to, I think it was his wrist.
Yeah, so hopefully we can see some of him and thrive like we know he can. Tyrese Maxey's so good, man. Star of the show.
He's too good to be on this.
Tyrese Maxey should be your franchise player over there. MB should be moved out. I don't know why he's still on that roster. I don't think you can move him out, but
he's done at this point.
Well, it's like, to me, it's literally almost at that point. Should he even be in the NBA?
If he gets injured again this year, if he can't play at least half the season, bro, hang him up.
Right?
Hang him up.
That's how I feel about Simmons. Simmons is at that point too.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, it gets to a point like, dude, you're just injury prone. And some people just are. They're clumsy. They get hurt.
It feels like he finds a new way to get hurt every single.
It's like a new injury they've never heard.
Like he had like that thing with his eye last year. Like I forget what it even was, but like he couldn't like open his eye or something. Yeah. Or no, it wasn't. He couldn't open it. He couldn't like. It stayed open.
Yeah.
Like when he would blink, it would be like one eye blinked and the other stayed open.
Yeah.
And then like he always has like awful knees. And it sucks because he's good when he plays, but also like the most unreliable franchise player.
Yep.
And then you have Paul George, who's like just a rung below that.
Yeah.
And
Paul George's contract is fucking fat too.
He's lost more than a step. I mean, according to him, he still thinks he can be a star. So I hope he's right because Paul George, when he was at his peak, was one of my favorite players in basketball.
Oh, dude, prime Paul George was a different breed, man. I mean, just think back to when we were kids, those Indiana days, dude. Like, before the leg injury, especially. Dude. If he didn't have to go up against LeBron, dude, I mean, come on. Like,
that damn dunk on Chris Hansen, man. It's so good. Like, clicks his arm back and just slams it all. This Sixers team is kind of odd. I think they're going to be bad but I think they're going to be on the upper portion of bad.
Yes. So like 11th, 12th place, maybe like 12th, 13th, something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even be shocked if they cracked into the top 10.
Yeah.
Like if Embiid plays enough, even if he isn't himself, if he plays like, even if he plays like 35 games,
I could see it.
they can make the play-in. I think Maxi's going to be good enough. If Paul George isn't even more of a shell of himself than he was last year, and then you have McCain, you have Edgecombe, who you just brought in.
Yep.
They got a Dem Bona coming off the bench.
Well, when you got a boat on your roster, you know.
Yeah, when you got a Bona on your roster, there's
I got a Bona to pick
nothing
with
that
you.
can stop. But I
Win total, I'm thinking
10 seed is 39.
10 seeds usually hovering around 40. Yeah, especially in the East, it's something like that. I mean, the East in years past, I feel like has been weak enough where we've seen teams with 37, 38 wins make the play-in, which is abysmal. But it's like you don't even want to be there.
Well, actually, kind of crazy because you look at the play in the Heat were the 8 seed with 37 wins.
So I'm saying, like, it's insane. Like, I don't trust Embiid to stay healthy at all. I see this team. What did they win last year? You said.
Sure, they won 24 games.
Okay, they'll definitely do better than that, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna say 33. I think that's a good comfortable number.
That's fair. Now this is last time I went 2 below. This time I'm gonna go 2 above. I'm gonna give them 35 wins.
All right. You're liking the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Must be Tuesday.
Even though it's Thursday. But yeah. So I'll give them 35 wins.
All right.
And like the biggest asterisks on earth with health, they could win more than 4.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the young core will, but Paul George and Joel Embiid are staying healthy. And as Paul Heyman would say, that's not a prediction, it's a spoiler.
Yeah.
So next team we got is the Toronto Raptors, my boy Scotty Barnes. They won 30 games last year.
I think it'll be around that again.
Probably. I don't even remember who they drafted, to tell you the truth.
Damn, it's gonna bother me now.
I know their core is essentially the same. I mean, maybe with... And they got Ingram, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Colin Murray Boyles with the 9th pick.
Okay.
Yeah, and not a bad player from what I've seen. But
they traded for Ingram in the offseason, right? Or did they get him at last year's deadline?
They got him at last year's deadline.
They did, okay.
But he was hurt.
Okay.
Oh, he was hurt a lot, I should say.
You know what, then? With a healthy Ingram, that team's a lot better than 30 games.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say a lot. Maybe definitely better. I could see them pushing 40.
I mean, yeah, I could too. I mean, Ingram, when he's healthy and he's playing at his best, is a borderline all-star.
Mm-hmm. So he's literally like, he's a slim version of Kevin Durant.
He's like, you take 60% of Kevin Durant.
That's Brandon.
That's Brandon.
I'm just gonna say like 37 wins. I'm cool with that.
I'll give him a cool 40.
Cool 40?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
You know, you hope for more development from Barnes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you hope Dick gets even bigger.
Yep. I think Dick's gonna be huge this year.
Yeah, Dick's gonna be massive this year.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. What did the fucking announcer say last year? There was one fucking viral meme that said about Dick. What the fuck was it? Someone got a dig in the face, Frank. That's what it was. Someone got taken the face, Greg. He knew what he was fucking doing.
Yeah, he knew what was up. Yeah. He knew what was up.
Oh, man.
Chicago.
This is a sad franchise, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they won how many games last year?
Let's see, because it went off my screen and now back up. They had 39 wins last year, and they lost Lonzo.
They're gonna win like 36 games, maybe max.
Yeah, I'll tag along on that one. 36 feels fair.
We don't have to say much about the Bulls because that's relatively the same team. They lost people. They're not trending in the right direction. They're not making the right moves. They don't really have like a franchise player. You can't say it's Josh Giddey.
Yeah, no.
I mean, nailed around Josh Giddey.
Unless Booz Ellis has some like insane sophomore jump,
Freak athlete all of a sudden.
which like I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for Booz Ellis to eventually like be an all-star player. He has the physical attributes for it. He's just so thin right now.
Right.
So he's got to bulk up a little and then smooth out his game a little. It's not happening this season.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bit more of a project. Cleveland Cavaliers. They have 64 wins.
That's right. Well,
They're improved, I'd say.
they will have DeAndre Hunter all season.
Yep, they'll have Hunter all season. They added Lonzo.
Lonzo.
And from what I've heard, they've really liked what they've seen. The report I heard is that he's turning heads in training camp.
I'm not going 70 win category. That's insane, I think. But they won 64 games. They made some additions. I think Donovan Mitchell can get even better than he already is. I don't think he's peaked.
They have so much talent. I'm going to do it for the memes.
Don't you?
All the little kids get ready, 6'7".
I'm a school photographer. This is all I fucking hear all day long, dude.
They're going to get 6'7".
The class picture today, that's what they did afterwards. They all did the It's elementary school kids.
Yeah, so I'll give them 67 one.
Fantastic. I'm going to say 6'6". 6'6". I don't know why I said it like that.
You don't want to tag along with 6'7".
No, I don't want to tag along with 6'7". Listen, our generation had 21. Okay,
Yeah,
we had 21.
but that at least had context.
That was 16.
The 6'7" is just like, oh, we're saying it. It's funny.
But it
like
has no meaning behind it.
Yeah, but that's what makes.
We grew up on Vine, so like this shit had like meaning to it. And it was funny, you know. Vine was goated.
The brain, not him.
Not the
6'7".
fuck 6'7".
Detroit basketball.
So excited for this team this year. Hey, Knicks beaten the Knicks last year in the playoffs. But if they were very, very close, I mean, 6 games, very could have easily went 7 games. Yeah, right. Very 7 games. They were possession away. Malik Beasley just can't catch a basketball, so there was that. How many wins was it? It was a 6 seed, right?
Yeah, they had 44 wins last year.
Definitely less than I thought. Yeah. With the progression of the players and how good it looked last year, and I'm gonna put around 50 on.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'll give him 50 wins.
I think that's more than fair.
Like, Cade's gonna develop. You hope Jaren Duren continues to
Ron
develop.
Holland's your boy.
Yeah. telling the opposition to scram.
Let's get Ron Holland on the podcast. We talk about him quite often.
Yeah, we get enough of a following, and we bring Ron Holland on the podcast. Say, hey,
Who's going to be the first NBA guest on the show here?
I mean,
What's like Michael Carter Williams doing right now?
I'm assuming. What is he doing right now? I saw he was doing something. Oh, he's doing MMA. That's what he's doing. Yeah, he had an MMA fight.
Rookie of the Year. Being such a meme. Last I remember, he was on the Magic and team.
Oh, amateur boxing. Sorry.
Okay.
He debuted in May. That's what he's doing right now. He's boxing fools. Michael Carter Williams versus Jake Paul. Book it. Book it right now.
Jake Paul only fights people that are like 80 years old.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who's our next team?
Who I think are going to take a
dive.
Yeah, a pretty big dive at that.
And their win total was what?
They had 50 wins last year, and I don't know how long they're going to be missing Tyrese for.
I don't know. Yeah, that's true.
But even not factoring that in, they're still going to be worse. They lost their starting center.
I'm not gonna say much worse, but much worse. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say they're gonna have like half the amount of wins. That might be crazy because they still got a competitive team. I think.
I mean,
I could see like I could literally see them best case scenario like dead 500. You know what I mean? Like 41 wins.
Yeah. I mean,
where it go.
The only thing that would take them below that for me is how long Halliburton's out of that.
Yeah, right. Which I don't think he'll be out all season.
Yeah, no. But also, I mean, got hurt game 7 of the
Yeah, right.
finals.
So you got to think the window of time is a little longer than like Tatum or Lillard or.
He tore his Achilles too.
Yeah, Lillard did do. Yeah. So we're unfortunately gonna have to wait for him.
Is Halliburton? I'm thinking about, is Halliburton even gonna play this year?
Yeah, I haven't seen much about it. I mean, the smart thing to do would be you could just rest him all season.
Oh, so he's not even playing this season, according to Google Gemini. The Pacers president of basketball operations confirmed Halliburton. So yeah, they're gonna suck.
Okay, that just changed my answer. Yeah,
they're gonna have like. I wouldn't be shocked if they're down here where the Sixers were at 24 wins.
Or this type of gap year where they're like, listen, we're just going to develop.
We're going to tank. We're going to try and get our next star next to Halliburton when he does come back.
So honestly, they're not going to be like abysmal, I think, but I would probably go in the realm of like 26 wins now, probably. Maybe more towards 30, but I'll stick with 26.
I'll give him 24.
Yeah.
24. That was our 6-7. But they're gonna be bad with no Tyrese, no Miles Turner. They're gonna be having, and this is no knock on TJ McConnell because as people who have followed I love me some TJ McConnell, but if he's your starting point guard and Jay Huff is your start, like that's their pick and roll.
Doppelganger.
That's their pick and roll all year.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's going to be bad. It will probably be fairly efficient on offense. They're going to get clapped by any good team. The only way I could see them salvaging anything this year is if Emhard has some breakout year.
Yeah.
Like if he sort of turns into like the Norm Powell of last year, where it's like he's arguably an all-star, maybe just misses out. If he has that type of year, maybe they can be like, they're still going to be bad. So I don't know, Indiana fans. Hope. Next up is Milwaukee.
You know, what did they win last year?
Last year, they won 48 games. And now they have no Lillard, but they do have Turner. So,
but does Turner win you that many more games?
Honestly, I think dropping Lillard and getting Turner,
you lose 2 more games. Yeah,
you're a better defensive team, though.
But Giannis also wins you games just by himself. You know what I mean?
That is true. They'll make the playoffs. It's just a matter of where they're going to be.
Yeah, I could see them more like a 5 seed, 6 seed, probably.
Yeah, I mean, they were the 5 seed last year.
Probably. I think they're just going to stay relatively right around the same. So they won 48 games.
They won 48 games, yeah.
I'm just going to say 47. I think they're going to be right around where they were. I mean,
yeah, I'll agree with you.
Maybe a little less without Lillard, but
yeah,
then Giannis.
The hope
for a lot.
The hope for Bucks fans, and Turner's said this himself, he wants to develop his game a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
The hope is that he comes in and he can be that second star next to Giannis. I don't necessarily see it. I think he's been in the league long enough that he sort of is what he is. Like,
we know what Miles Turner is.
Yeah. Like when Oladipo got hurt and Miles Turner was still on that team, he didn't become the star all of a sudden then. So I don't expect it, but I will say the combo of him and Giannis defensive tough.
Mm-hmm.
So their defense might keep them in a lot of games they probably shouldn't.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think 47 is fair.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta Hawks.
Ooh.
This one's a little interesting.
It's a fun team.
They won 40 games last year, but they lost in the tournament.
Yep. So, you add Porzingis. You're a big Porzingis fan.
Oh, am I?
Got him right up there on my wall.
They lost Capella, but they added Porzingis, and they...
Watch Porzingis just have like a fucking career year.
I would love
miss it. I know, healthy. You know what I mean? Dude, imagine he only misses like 15, 20 games somehow or something. Like,
so awesome.
Like,
It would be so
good even less. That's a stretch, I know, but like,
and I was talking about this when we sort of were choosing our. That's a pretty big team.
Yeah.
I mean, Dyson Daniels, Porzingis, you got Reese Day.
Mm-hmm.
Solid defense core. I don't know why I'm blanking. Oh, Jalen Johnson. Yeah. So it's like, you got a good team, and they were missing Jalen Johnson for a chunk of.
They only won 40 games.
Yeah, and they still won 40.
They had their health issues, and they still won 40 games. A lot of that is credit to Trae Young, obviously, being Trae Young. Dyson Daniels having the best year of his career, getting the Defensive Player of the Year as well.
He's still young enough that he's gonna continue to develop that.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't Mobley win Deep Boy?
Sorry, no,
he was runner.
Defensive player.
Was Daniels runner up?
I think he was runner up. So that's what I meant to say. But yeah. I mean, Wemby was the undisputed DPOY, and then he got hurt, unfortunately. But
to give you perspective, DraftKings literally refunded everyone who made Wembanyama Defensive Player of the Year picks. Because it was just like,
yeah, you bet on that 10 cents,
probably. But yeah, I just remember seeing that, and I'm like, they really just funded everyone because they knew. Like, but I'm gonna be pretty generous here and give them a pretty big jump.
What are we talking, like 50 win category?
53 is where I'm going with. 13 wins. I think you add Jalen Johnson back, he was looking like not quite all-star, but up there. You add Porzingis, who can give you 20 on any given night. You have Reza Shea in his second year, continue to develop. Dyson Daniels is a beast.
Yeah.
And Trae Young's Trae Young. So
I'm going to Price is Right you right now and go 54.
54?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Closest to their accurate win count without going over. Any context you want to add?
No, pretty much what you just said. I mean, I totally agree. I mean, I think those things will happen. I just had this feeling about Porzingis, too, that he's going to stay mostly healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just...
Which, like, it's great
Yeah.
if he does. I love it for Porzingis. I mean, we all know how big of a Porzingis fan I am.
Dude, literally since draft night. When he got drafted, bro. You were probably the only person not booing Kristaps Porzingis that night. Like,
I will say, it sucks for Onyeka Okongwu.
Okongwu.
That-
That should hit a game winner.
We
last year
did.
in person. That's
That guy cannot get a starting job to save his life, even though he's been good enough to be a starter for like 3 years.
Yeah.
They will not let this man start, and I don't get the lack of faith.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I'd like to, if Porzingis is healthy and playing consistently, I would like to see Atlanta send Okongwu to the team, get a meaningful starting role.
right.
Doesn't matter what team it is, but he deserves that opportunity. We got Charlotte Hornets next.
Hey, fucking snooze fest right here.
Won 19 games last year.
Or 19 games.
Con Knipple.
They added Con Knipple. They added Colin Sexton.
They did add Sexton. They have Trey Man.
19 wins. I'm going to say fucking 22.
I'll give them that. I'll give a couple more wins, but they're basically
is not going to make that one.
And now that I'm thinking about it, they got rid of both their centers, didn't they? They lost Mark Williams
and Yusuf Nurkic.
Yes, Yusuf
Nurkic too, yeah.
And Nick Richards too.
Who the fuck's playing center over there? Isaac Bonga?
Is it fucking why am I?
It's
Why do I have the feeling it's
Moussa Diabate.
Oh, Moussa Diabate.
Yeah.
Where's Plum?
Is Plumlee still in the Hornets?
I thought he was.
This is what happens when you have a long off season. You get a little fuzzy. Once you get back into I can't really find the word for it. Once you get back into the swing of things, you kind of start to remember players.
Power forward center for the Charlotte Hornets. Yeah.
Oh, Plumlee?
Yeah. So they have Plumlee. He's going to start for
the season is safe.
In the year of our Lord 2025, Mason Plumlee is going to be a starting center still. But Onyeka Okongwu can't start in the league, but yeah, Mason Plumlee can.
Jaleel Okafor.
Yeah, neither can Jaleel Okafor. But Neemias Queta and Mason Plumlee are going to have starting jobs.
My boy Al Qaeda.
Yeah, maybe the Celtics should be talking to Atlanta about a Simons for Okongwu. The Heat.
Added Norman Powell.
Good.
Yeah.
Perkins in the room.
What did they win?
They won 37 games, but like a portion of that is with Jimmy Butler, and then you have that whole weird spat of him like wanting to leave the team. Yeah, you have Bam, you have Khalil Ware, who I really like. I think he's got a lot of upside. It'll be interesting to see if him and Bam are able to start together. It's because like Bam he's not as good a shooter, so he would probably be playing center. But Ware's so much taller than him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Start Bam at the 4 and play Ware at the 5.
Mm-hmm.
They have the two of them. They got Powell. They got Hero.
Off-season. Yes, it has.
Oh my God.
A lot has happened. A lot has changed, but that's the league now,
Who the
Dan.
fuck plays point guard?
For who?
The Heat.
The Heat? Who plays point guard for the Heat?
Oh, Davion Mitchell.
Thank you.
Davion Mitchell and Terry Rozier. Well, he did play for the Heat in 2024. Okay, I'm not crazy. He did. He played for the Heat in 2024, and then 24-25 played for the Bucks, and 25 played for the Knicks. So he's on the New York Knicks right now. But I think his last destination before then. No, so he was in Miami last year.
Okay.
He was in Miami last year, or 2 seasons ago, pardon me. And then last year he split his time between Milwaukee and the Knicks.
Okay.
And he's still with them. I knew he was on the Heat relatively recently, though. But yeah, Davion Mitchell. So, I mean, like...
Realistically, you said they won how many? 37 games.
They won 37.
I
feel like they'll be around the same.
I'd give them 39. 40. I'll just round it off at 40.
Because, like, my whole thing is, you ended up winning 37 games. We're fine, but I feel like not having him in the first half of the season is going to bring you down. But then the addition of Powell, development of the guys is going to up. I just don't know how much of it's really going to bring you.
That series against the Cavs showed the lack of Jimmy Butler. Man, they got their ass whooped.
I mean, that Cavs team should have made the final.
They should have.
They really.
Yeah.
The Pacers just went on a miracle run of miracle runs, and
we've said
they should have completed it.
Completed it. Yeah.
We need Halliburton to come back. He's sitting on the bench with WWE belt that his mom wrote Tyrese on. Or
mm-hmm. Then what's our next victim? I mean team.
Oh, you said what?
I said 40. Yeah, I just rounded off at 40.
I'm just gonna keep them the same 37, man. I don't see them getting any better.
Yeah, fair.
Orlando, they're gonna take a big jump.
Yes,
they were 41 and 41,
adding Desmond Bain,
and they added Desmond Bain.
It's huge. No, they were 41 and 41. That was a lot of health issues. That's all. They could have been way, way better if they didn't have a lot of injuries throughout the season.
This is another one of those teams that is going to take a big... I think they'll have a similar... Well, actually, considering we gave the Hawks 53 wins, I'll put the Magic right in that territory.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I'll give them 53. They basically had the same records. The Hawks were 40 and 42. The Magic were 41 and 41.
Who did I give 60 plus wins to?
Was that Cleveland?
Cleveland, yeah. Well, Cleveland, I said was like 66. But there was another. Oh, it was the Knicks. I give the Knicks 62. So I can see the Magic, being a surprise team, being a top 5 Eastern.
Oh, I think that.
Good, it could happen. And if I throw them up in the range of 57 wins, I don't think that's insane.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to stick with
53. I think it's fair, yeah.
But 57 is not unreasonable. Think about this team. They still got a lot of youth.
Yeah.
Like, it's not unreasonable to not only expect them to be better because of Bane's return, but to also expect just a jump in talent from the young core they already have there.
Yep.
Bronze has plenty to get better. Paolo is great, but he still has room to get better. So they're going to be a good team to watch. They're going to be exciting. Good job picking them. Next, we got the Washington.
Okay, give me the win total.
18. They were the worst team in the league.
Team is so weird. We've talked about it. Just look at the roster. It's like, what the hell are they doing here?
Well, they were the worst team in the East, pardon me.
Yes, and I think they'll...
The worst, or actually, no, they were the worst team in the league. No. Never mind. They were one win away. The only team worse was the Utah Jazz.
I'm giving them 24. Maybe they win a few more. Progression of players, but I think 24 is even being generous. I think I'll go that route.
Yeah. I mean, there has to be some stinkers. I'll give them 20.
20, yeah, fair.
21.
I'm just being generous, thinking like, hey, maybe players get a little better, which they...
Oh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, they lost Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
I'll bring them down to 15.
Thanks for reminding me, actually.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say 19.
Or actually, now that I'm thinking about it, though, because they have all the weird shit going on. They have McCollum and Chris Middleton.
The roster's so fucking weird. They have like veterans and young guys. It's a weird mixture.
They have young guys with the ghost of Christmas past.
It's like, it makes me want to like, okay, maybe they'll jump up because they have the veteran experience, but it's like, how much? Much. I'll give them 19 wins.
You know what Yeah.
19. 19's a good number.
I went from 20 to 19.
Yeah, we just fucking jumped everywhere. Like,
they're a team that makes you do that.
It's gonna be like that all season.
Moving on, got the Denver Nuggets.
Denver
Nuggets jeans.
And they spun last year, or they were the 3rd seed, I think I remember.
They were 4 seed, but they were tied in record with the 3 seed Lakers. 50 wins.
50 wins. Nikola Jokic exists.
Mm-hmm.
Best player in the world, I think.
I mean, the whole Cam Johnson thing's kind of a wash.
Yeah, but Jokic, you still got Murray, you got Aaron Gordon, Christian Brown. It's still a really good team.
Yeah.
I'll probably throw like 53 wins for them.
Okay, and they got Bruce Brown back.
That's right.
I thought they did, but I'm like, let me fact check. Sounds stupid.
Sometimes you gotta do that. Like I said, 53 wins. I'm calling it. I think they'll be around. I'll be a 50-win team.
They will be. I mean, they made improvement.
Yeah.
They are. Russ is still free. Who knows if they decide to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 53 is. Just to differentiate it, because I feel like we've been agreeing for the past 5 teams.
All right.
54.
By that one fucking game, man.
Our next team is the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Ooh.
They're an interesting case.
Now last year was how many wins?
Last year, it's 49 wins.
49 wins. Anthony Edwards, Randall had a huge jump last year.
They did. This is year 2 of them. You're going to have more developed chemistry.
They didn't do a lot this offseason, though.
No, they didn't.
Unfortunately.
At like a Dillingham actually make a real impact.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they're going to stay roughly around the same.
I think so. I wouldn't be shocked if they're a couple games better.
Yeah, I'm going to round it off at 50. I'm fine about that. That's a good number.
And how many? You said 50, right?
I just said 50, yeah.
The Thunder.
We're going to be getting down to it, huh?
Mm-hmm. 68 wins.
I mean,
I wouldn't be shocked to see them crack 70.
Team.
They're the same team. They're really young.
They're defending champs. I think they're the undisputed winner of the Western Conference.
I do too.
Ooh.
But I'll give them 72.
Like 72?
Give them 72.
I'm just going to go 70.
70?
I'll just round it at 70. We'll see how close we are with that one. But, it's the same team, the defending champs.
Because, 72 wins, as crazy as it sounds, is only a 4-game improvement.
Yeah.
It really isn't, as massive.
Well, their losses last year, too. It's like, how many of those losses could have been wins? It's like, where could they have been?
Who knows, though? Sometimes teams win the title and they come out the next slacking a little.
It's true.
So we'll
see. Your hangover is a real thing.
Yeah. Who knows? But they've got a lot of talent.
You're the one with no talent. No talent. No.
And they've got literally a treasure chest. So if they do, for whatever reason, come out of the gates slow, they can just say we'll throw you picks and a decent role player who's also young, and you give us a star. The Thunder have a cheat code right now of, at the same time, being the best team in basketball and having the best trade package to trade for anyone in basketball. If any star requests a trade, the Thunder have the best trade package.
Yes.
In addition to being the best team in basketball. So it's just
Krusty knows what he's doing, man.
He does. The team is just spectacularly.
Yes. Chicago Bulls need some of that.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of teams, some of that. Phoenix Suns could use some of that.
Phoenix Suns are a dumpster fire.
Portland Trailblazers are. They were the 12th seed, 36 wins. They added Drew Holiday and Damian Lillard season.
Who knows when we're going to see Dame now?
They lost DeAndre Ayton. That is true. We don't necessarily know.
Dame's not going to be
getting Dame back.
I truly don't think Dame's going to be game time.
He won't be. It'll still be nice to see him.
I think he's an impact player.
I think he'll have.
He'll turn back the clock a little bit. I think he's going to be more impactful in the terms of, listen, make the argument, I'm the French. He's not going to say this, but I'm arguably the franchise's best player ever, right? Yeah. I've been here. I've got the experience. I think that's huge for the young guys. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Just that presence, I think, is so much more impactful than how he's going to actually play.
I think what we'll see from Lillard, and I don't think it's going to be quite the same level because of the severity of the injury, but I think it'll be similar.
Yes.
To the transition from James Harden, his play style.
Yeah.
From when he was in. And it's sort of changed as he's gotten in LA too, where he went from being more of a scorer to a lot more of being.
Yeah.
And I think Dame has And don't get me wrong, there's no like star players on that team with him, but he has a lot of good players on. A lot of young guys who could take a job. Like you have Shaden Sharp. You have a guy like, I mean, he's certainly super young. Have a Denny Avdia. Have Scoot Henderson. Have young, talented guys that, like Tumani Kamara, who you can get the ball to. And so I wouldn't be shocked if he takes even more of a dip in his scoring, but in turn becomes a great distributor.
Oh, absolutely.
But I do expect an improvement. Added two really solid in Lillard.
Yes.
And you're also getting improvement. They won 36. I'll give them.
You know, I was probably going to say around the same, honestly. I think I can agree with you on that.
That's enough to get you into the play-in tournament.
I think this is a team that is very capable of being in the play-in tournament.
Yeah, I think they can make it there. And 42 might even be a little conservative. Because if any of these young guys take a jump for them, like if Scoot looks like the guy they drafted Scoot to be next year, they're going to be a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to play it a little safe. Say 42, 500. Sneak them and have a chance. Excites me.
Absolutely.
Next up, we got a team that you got forced upon you because they were the last team.
Yeah. You know, it's like...
So they had a whopping 17 wins this year.
That they did. And
they lost.
They're going to have a whopping probably 17 wins this year, too.
I'm even shocked.
They're worse. Yeah, right. Dude, I'd give them... I think they're going to be the worst team in the league again. I'm just going to go 15, couple wins less. Wouldn't be surprised if they end up with that. So
I'll say that. Say that too. I mean, like, they do have some young guys. There is some room for improvement.
Well, they got this kid, Ace Bailey, and I've seen him in the preseason, and he's looked pretty good. And even Neil Markkanen, I don't see Markkanen getting any better than he is. So
I don't get why he dealt deadline last year.
that's what needed to happen.
Let alone in the season this year.
Well, they got guys on that team that you get Markkanen out the picture to get a lot more touches. I think Keontae George is that guy. I mean, when he's on the floor, and very, very underrated from what I've seen. He doesn't get enough appreciation for, I think, what type of player he could become for them. Yeah. It's just like Walker Kessler. That is fantastic. Another underrated player. Get him more touches as well. Develop him. He could be an all-defensive player, I think. So, right. They got good moving parts there. It's just a weird situation.
Markkanen, like, me throws a wrench in the thing. Because it's like, he doesn't really fit the timeline the rest of the team. So it's like, I think Danny's just being greedy with him. I think he thinks he's going to get a lot more for Lauri Markkanen actually work. And I think that is what's keeping Lauri Markkanen in Utah. I think teams around the league are okay. Ainge's asking price is too high for him. He's a good player, but he's not someone any team willing to go all in. Because, frankly, like, he's like your number. If you're trying to take him in to be anything more than that, and he can be the number one option on a crap team. But, like, anyone can be the number one option on a crap team.
Yeah.
Like, before the Bulls had DeRozan, Zach LaVine was the number one option on a crap team. So it's like anyone can do it and be a 20-something point per game scorer.
Right.
So who knows if it'll even translate? Because when he was in Cleveland, he was looking better, but then he got moved to sort of breakout.
Nothing bad ever happened in Utah.
And nothing bad ever happened to Utah. Shout out Josh Peck. But he just needs to be off that. And they need to tank until they find, like, a real superstar they can build it. So 15 wins, I think, is
Fair.
Golden State.
Ooh, good one here.
They're an interesting.
What was their win total?
So their win total last season, 48 wins. And that was
like a quarter of the season, Jimmy Butler, actually. But with Jimmy Butler, they were like almost unstoppable.
They were super good.
They were so good. They didn't lose a lot of games with Jimmy Butler. So hopefully you have a healthy Jimmy Butler this year. Have a healthy Steph Curry, which usually isn't an issue, but yeah.
I mean,
he might get hurt or something.
You added Seth, who's going to give you good shooting.
Yep.
You added Al.
Yep.
Like, Al Horford is the perfect fit for that team as a backup center. He does most of, like, he's not as athletically spry as Draymond. Mm-hmm. He's not as quick as Draymond.
Right.
But he holds his own. He can have moments where he can occasionally step in and give himself some quick feet, come in and play good defense on point guard. But he allows the Warriors to play the same style throughout the entire game, which is something they haven't been able to do in years past when they had Looney coming in, their backup, where they had Wiseman coming in and Draymond's yelling at him because he doesn't know how to play defense.
Right.
Or you have Quentin Post coming in. Al gives you probably about like 75% of what Draymond give you. Defensively.
Easily.
Defensively, he gives you about 75%. And offensively, you could argue he gives you more. So that to me is one of the most like underrated moves.
It hurts a little bit as a Celtics fan, but like I can see why they went after Al Horford.
Yeah,
easily.
It was a great move on the Warriors' part, and if they're really they're trying to go all in on the last title,
especially with Steph.
Exactly. So
I'm gonna say, I mean, if Golden State wins, dude, I don't think they will. But I think if they did,
that would
be such a great cap off to Steph's career. It would be such a different title too. He's had so many different eras of his career, right? I mean, the Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, Iggy, Draymond, prime Draymond era. Then you have the era where you got Jordan Poole helping you out. Klay Thompson's still kind of in his bag as well. Like, that team was pretty fun.
You got the one pre-Durant.
Yeah.
You got two with
Durant.
And one post.
Mm-hmm.
For him to have more titles out Kevin Durant than to have titles and Kevin Durant.
He's very gets discredited quite a bit because of Kevin Durant.
I would agree. And I think that last title, if he managed to get it, would elevate him conversation. If he got that next ring, that's
definitely top 10.
That would be 5 rings for him.
5 rings.
And 2 finals MVPs.
Got a couple MVPs to go with it too as well. Multiple All-Star appearances, all NBA appearance. In the fucking career is just insane.
It is. And we gotta appreciate it. Have it.
Yeah.
Cause who knows? I mean, his play style, he's gonna last probably longer than your typical star, but enjoy it while it's here, guys.
Seriously.
I wouldn't be shocked if they're better than the Nuggets and the Wolves.
Yeah, so they had 48 last year?
They had 48 last year.
I'd bring them up to like 56.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give them 56.
Fair.
55 was what was initially in my head, but I'm willing 6.
All right.
The Clippers.
You love you some Clippers. Here.
I do love me some Clippers.
Mainly James Harden, but
yeah. They lost Norman Powell. They added Bradley. They got CP3 back.
Yeah.
Interesting team.
I'm loving the nostalgia factor of this season.
Oh, I am too.
It's going to be great.
The 50 wins last year.
Yep.
If Brad Beal looks like Brad Beal, I think they'll be better.
But will he, though? Yeah, that's the same with Bradley Beal.
That
He's
is
quite a player. I'll go 51 just to make it a
that.
little
I
different.
was kind of thinking that.
Like, I think that's fair.
The Lakers.
Ooh, okay, no, this is better.
This is a team I expect substantial improvement.
Yes.
LeBron teased retirement for a Henny at. But they got Marcus Smart, got DeAndre Ayton.
You know, Marcus Smart in a Laker uniform. I don't like
Dude,
it.
it's gonna be so weird.
I don't like it. It's gonna be so weird. Luka's looking slim.
Dude, Slim Luka.
Yeah.
It's gonna cook.
It's kind of scary to think about.
It really is. Like
He's telling me he might be able to play defense.
I don't know what the odds are right now. Let me take a look quick at the MVP. Okay. He's third best odds.
Win MVP.
Yeah, which I feel like is fair.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like that's fair. Jokic is the top odds, Shea's second, and Doncic is third at plus 380.
Even plus 380.
Yeah.
For $10 now, you win $20 extra. You know? So Laker win total last year.
Their win total last year was
50 wins. Oh, I think that's an over this year.
6.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 50, or maybe.
You get another year of coaching development for AJ. You have a starting center who isn't Jackson Hayes. And people are already shitting on Ayton. He had one bad preseason.
Fucking preseason.
But it's like,
come on.
I will say, though, this is really DeAndre Ayton's last chance to prove he can still be a really quality player. Because it's like, you were supposed to do that in Portland, and you did. You had solid enough numbers, but you were supposed to break out.
Yeah.
You got to show why you were the number one draft.
You got to show why you helped the team make the NBA Finals. Like, turn back a clock.
He looked so good in that 2021 playoff run.
Awesome.
He looks so
Look,
good.
you've fallen off since then.
And it's like you have two of the best playmakers all time on your team. You have a coach who's going to ring you out. He's going to yell at you all day.
Yeah. Yep.
In JJ Redick. You have, I personally think, the GOAT on your team.
Yeah.
You need to show up. If he doesn't, I would not be shocked to see him slowly lose his position.
Yeah.
But this is his last real chance to me. He can be on the bench for teams. I think if this doesn't work out, he's got to make it happen.
Yes.
I think 56.
Yeah, I'll stick with my 54.
Phoenix. This is a weird team. This is a really weird team.
They are ranked the lowest on the power rankings going into this season, I need to say.
I mean, it's like they have Jalen Green and Devin Booker, and then...
Well, it's weird because, like, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, they're going to win, like, 18 games because they have Devin Booker. I mean, Devin Booker is going to win you in the 20s, probably. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, they had 36 wins last year.
Right. Like,
I mean, they lost KD.
That's the struggle for me.
But they have a starting center now. They have a good starting center in Mark Williams.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. This is like one of those teams that's a conundrum.
They're not bad enough to be in the teens. They're not good enough to be like up near the 40s. You know what I mean? So it's in the 20-30 range for me. I'm going to put it like smack dab in the middle around 30.
30?
I think that's fair. I think I'll be wrong. I think there'll be a few games worse, but I don't see them winning much more than that.
But they also made other additions.
Yeah.
And is Jalen Green, Mark Williams as a duo so much worse than KD by himself?
Yeah, right. I don't think Jalen Green's doing much for you personally. I'm not a Jalen Green believer myself. What I've seen.
I'll say 34.
Okay.
Like they'll hover around the same.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with 30. I think it's in that ballpark somewhere.
Sacramento Kings.
Ugh, not this one.
They have 40 wins.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I mean,
It's such a another weird team, man. You should not have Sabonis anymore.
They shouldn't. They
You
really
should
shouldn't.
have Sabonis anymore. Why they even brought in Levine is beyond me. I still don't understand.
I wanted to be Kings West.
It's stupid.
Or they wanted to be Bulls West, rather. I said King. I love how I said Kings West and you knew exactly what I meant, even though I said the wrong team. They wanted to be Bulls West.
Totally right over my head.
But it's like
140 games.
they won 40 games.
Winning more than 40 games, let's say right.
He really.
From
Or actually, now that I'm thinking about it, they were missing Devin Carter for a good amount of time. It was good.
yeah.
He doesn't get you more than like 2 extra wins.
No, yeah. I think that team, I'm going to say 37.
I'm gonna. When they had last year, I'm gonna dead 500, 41 and 41.
All right. I mean, hey. I mean, there has been a team where we're like extremely far off. I feel like we're within like 5 games.
I'm gonna laugh so hard when we go back and look at this at the All-Star break, and we're way off
for fucking Cleveland.
But then once we get to All-Star break and we're halfway through, that's when we do like a rest of the season. We got Dallas next.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't know what Kyrie and 80's return table looking like.
It's going to be the Cooper Flagg show for a little bit.
It will be for a little bit.
And he's looking pretty damn good so far. So
that being said, they had 39 wins last year.
A lot of health issues last year. Lost them a lot of games.
I wouldn't be shocked to see them 5-6 games. I mean, and if AD and Kyrie come back earlier, I think they can get into the 50s.
Yeah, that's the big gamble, I think. I'm going to put him at like 43.
43?
I think 43 is fair.
Okay. So I'll go 46. You're 3.
Yeah.
And we got the Rockets.
Rockets adding KD.
They were the 2 seed last year. 52 wins.
I think they'll be. And they added KD. Amen Thompson's going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have Fred VanVleet for a bit. What was the number of games they won last year?
52.
52. With KD, I think the Thunder are going to win the conference.
I do too.
I don't know. Do I want to say put them in 60-win territory? Healthy?
I'm not willing to go up that high because of no VanVleet.
Right.
But I will give them an improvement.
I'll go like 57. Like 5 wins better.
I'm thinking. I was thinking like 56.
Yeah.
But I'll meet you at 57.
Right.
I think
it's a deal.
The Grizzlies.
Ugh.
48.
Gross.
Like 48 and 34 last year.
They lost Desmond Bain.
They did lose Desmond.
You got to think about that, first of all.
But they were also missing Chunk.
They were missing Jaren for a good chunk. And they still managed to win 48, yes. But you lose Desmond here.
You do. That's a huge loss.
You can't always rely on John Morant to stay healthy. Or stay out of trouble, I should say, too. That's another thing. But, so for me, I feel like they're going to be worse. They're a very competitive Western Conference.
I agree. I think they're going to be a lot worse.
Like a lot, maybe even like 10 games worse. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I'd probably put them in the range of like 37 wins or something. Even that might be generous, but I think I'll stick with 37. I feel it'll be pretty close.
I mean, a 10-game drop would be 38. I don't know if they'll make a 10-game drop.
That's what I'm struggling with.
I'll put them at 40 wins.
Yeah, I was thinking in that range. Yeah, I could see 40.
We got 2 more teams. We got the Pelicans and who I'm intrigued by this year.
Oh, yeah. No,
they won 21 games last year.
They won 21 games last year. Zion is in shape.
Zion looks in shape.
Added Jordan Poole. Still got DeJounte Murray.
I think they're going to have a jump. I don't know if it'll be like huge.
I think this might be the best jump, though, of any team.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think the last team we have is going to be. I'll give them 30.
30?
Give them 31. It's a 9-win improvement.
I'm going to go 33.
33.
Thinking 34, but I'll just stick with 33.
Our last team
Who was our
is
last?
the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you might actually be right here. Because they won how many games
They
last
were
year?
34,
Right.
and that's without Wemby for half the year.
Yep. And you've added...
They added Cornette. They drafted Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper.
I'm trying to...
Castle was fantastic last year.
Stephon Castle is going to develop. They have De'Aaron Fox for a whole season instead of half a season.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I would not be shocked to see this team win 50 games.
I wouldn't either. It just ultimately comes down to health, but...
Yeah. That's what I'm going.
I'll say 49.
49.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're ending. Oh, also, never mind. Before we ended up,
yeah,
the nickname I saw this morning. The duo of Wembanyama and Cornette, French Vanilla.
Yo, that's
so like that is the perfect name. French Vanilla. This is so good.
Yo, I miss Luke Cornell already, bro.
Like I need a T-shirt of Luke and Wemby.
I'm already getting cookies and cream on the Celtics.
Cookies and cream. But now we got some French vanilla out in San Antonio for them big old women in San Antonio. Yeah. Shout out to Charles Barkley.
Big old women in San Antonio. Oh, man. Well, on that note.
Yeah, on that note, shout out to French Vanilla, whoever came out with that nickname.
Let us know.
Did it goes.
Think of the predictions as well.
Definitely let us know what you think of that prediction.
Shout out French Vanilla, like there. Yeah. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.